Before I begin, a word of caution, as the original author, MP Real Invective, intended. This tale is brutal, unflinching, and cruel to those who don't deserve it. Such is the nature of its terror. It holds nothing kind, only raw depictions of panic, heights, acrophobia, and body trauma so severe it scars the mind. You've been warned, but if you stay, brace for a story that grips and doesn't let go. It's meant to hold you breathless, to the end. I jolt awake, yanked from the edge of sleep, that hazy hypnagogic state where dreams blur into reality. It's like a hand clawing me back from a skyscraper's ledge, heart hammering, breath caught. These moments have haunted me for weeks, each night's anxiety bleeding into the next. Today, of all days, it's caught me, my wedding day, meant to be the happiest of my life. I'm in the bridal suite, surrounded by laughter and clinking glasses, but my eyes are heavy, my mind frayed. I glance around, praying no one noticed my drift. My bridesmaids are lost in chatter, faces glowing with the day's joy, but Ashley catches my eye. My best friend since 3rd grade, my maid of honor, she knows me like no one else. Her nod is subtle, a silent promise, and with a quick excuse about checking the catering, she herds the others out, leaving me alone. The cushioned chair feels like a trap, its leather studs biting through my dress. I stand, leaving my heels behind, the carpet rough with spilled mimosas and crumbs, not the soft haven I need. My wedding dress, hours in the making, constricts like a vice around my chest. I need air, just a moment to breathe, to fend off the panic clawing at me. I can't have another attack, not today. The hallway beckons, and I creep toward the door, passing the banner proclaiming, "Aiden and Cynthia welcome you to their wedding." The scent of hyacinths and hydrangeas overwhelms, my breath quickening, heart racing. It's fine, I tell myself, echoing last night's mantra. I love Aiden. Everything will be okay. But the words feel hollow, and the door groans as I step into the parking lot. The concrete is warm under my bare feet, the lot empty save for our cars, the world quiet but for my ragged breaths. I try to slow my heart, fill my lungs, but the air won't come. Aiden's face flashes. His steady voice in our undergrad medical program, his arms around me during my junior year collapse, his nervous proposal 3 years later. I said yes, blissful, certain of our happy ending. So why this dread? The concrete burns, and I step onto the lawn, dew cold against my clammy skin. My heart thunders, dress suffocating, head spinning. Weeks of sleepless nights, hypnagogic jerks, and anxiety crash over me. The panic attack I've fought since last night surges, waves of terror I can only endure. My breath shatters, chest tightens, and I'm ruining everything as always. I start counting down from 10, a desperate anchor. 10, I won't ruin this day. 9, I pinch my nose, trying the Valsalva technique to slow my heart, praying for calm. 8, I relax my chest, willing muscles to ease. 7, I focus on my car's license plate, reciting letters to distract from the storm inside. 6, I name words for each letter, apple, ant, arrow, heart slowing. 5, I time my breaths, steady inhalations. 4, I whisper my mantra, willows know what storms don't, a quote from nowhere that soothes me. It speaks of endurance, outlasting pain, unlike the Bible verses my mother clings to, which always felt alien, unnerving. 3, I'll survive this, outlast the squall. 2, the tightness fades, sparks dying. 1, my breathing steadies, heart calms. 0, I'm in control. You'll do, a voice whispers, soft and feminine, slicing through my mind's sanctuary. It's her, the voice from childhood, calling from the dark of my closet, gentle yet relentless, a mother summoning me home. I spin, expecting a figure, but the lot is empty. Panic erupts, anxiety swelling, infecting everything. The world darkens, sharpens, my heart leaping, stomach plummeting. My skin prickles, bracing for a blow. I want to collapse, but stopping means death. One thought remains, run. I explode off the grass, feet tearing across stone and earth, needling my soles. I leave my family, friends, Aiden behind, sprinting past trees, hedges, cars. If I stop, something terrible will claim me. My foot catches and I sprawl, road ripping my knees and palms, blood welling. No time to pause, I scrabble up, ignoring the pain, the bloody splotches trailing me. Her presence dogs my steps, a primal urge driving me forward. Sweat drenches me, muscles burning, dress trailing like a ghost. Bystanders gape, but I'm a blur, their shouts lost. Her influence settles, fishhooks in my skin, pulling skyward. I twist, screaming, pain sobering as I sprint, praying to a god I've ignored. Street lamps blur overhead, car brakes screech as drivers swerve. My scream, banshee wild, joins the chaos, agony fueling my flight. I fall again, road tearing my toenail, skin shredding. Blood stains the asphalt, but I run, a wounded animal, horns and shouts fading. Rounding a corner, I hit an empty road, trees lining it like sentinels. Sweat soaks my dress, spit thick as tar, air acrid. Muscles scream, but stopping is death. I fall, expecting my head to crack, but I feel light, weightless, momentum carrying me upward. My fingertips brush earth one last time, then gravity forsakes me. I careen through a canopy 15 feet up, branches battering, slipping from my grasp. I'm rising, unstoppable, into the heavens. A Bible verse screams through my terror, "It is a dreadful thing to fall into the hands of the living God." My fingers claw air, finding nothing. 50 feet up, houses shrink to matchboxes, clouds loom like grasping hands. Sweat plummets, lungs starve in thinning air. I gulp, seeking reason, but find none. No UFO, no tractor beam, just me, drawn upward. 15 minutes pass, breath steadying in hopeless acceptance. Hundreds of feet now, rooftops like match heads. I scream for Aiden, Ashley, my mother, but I'm too far gone. My mother's faith, her prayers after Dad's stroke, anchored her but unnerved me. Her verses, God upholding, wiping tears, felt wrong, not for me. I belong to another, the voice from the dark. The air chills, sun warming my skin, wind tangling my hair. I close my eyes, hearing Aiden's whisper at our rehearsal, suggesting we elope, away from my mother's Bible-heavy plans. He loved me through my worst, hospital stays, dropping out, jobless despair. A cloud hits, cold and damp, soaking my dress, stinging my scrapes. My torn toenail clots, moisture dripping thousands of feet. Sun burns my skin, eyes drying. I twist, shielding myself, city below a grid of veins and cells. I imagine splattering, a morbid thought I can't shake. Hours pass, ears popping, oxygen scarce. Why did I go outside? I'd be with Aiden, vowing love, not rising to my doom. I'm a runner, always have been. Before Aiden, relationships flared and faded, too scared to deepen. I bailed on Ashley's Peace Corps dream, choosing college, then quit the medical track after panic attacks. Why do I flee? Not from them, but to her, the voice I buried. It's back, undeniable, from childhood's closet, motherly and cruel. I spin toward the sun, craving a cloud's relief, lips cracked, skin peeling. Dehydration gnaws, but I drift, ignoring her call. I jolt awake, miles high, vertigo crashing. Vomit plummets, acidic with mimosa, stomach empty. The city's a tinderbox, the thought alien, chilling. Why think that? My fingers, blue with cold, tuck under my arms. I shouldn't be alive, oxygen too thin, yet I rise, tethered to her. The thought solidifies. I'm hers, meant for a purpose. Too late to scream, to pray. She turns me to the sun, eyes forced open. Something falls, yellow droplets, like rain. One lands, lingering, then rolls, leaving a gray speck. It smells of garlic, smoke rising, then fire. Pain erupts, a chemical burn searing my skin. More drops hit, smearing, flaring into blisters. Her voice urges me to count from 10, to endure. I lie, all fires burn out, but hundreds of embers drift down, marble-sized, unstoppable. 10. One burns my forearm, molten, sticking as I peel it, spreading fire. 9. Another ignites my knee. I smother it, but it reignites, a phoenix unyielding. 8. Cinders burrow, scattering to my hip, calf. I slap them, but they flare again, smoke stinging my eyes. 7. A golf ball-sized ember hits my shoulder, eating into my back. 6. It burrows to my abdomen, a ragged hole. I dig, but it smears, burning anew. 5. My dress fuels the inferno, flames embracing me. My voice is lost, tears evaporating. 4. Light leaks from my abdomen, burning inside like a coal mine. Pain boils, relentless. 3. My foot stretches earthward, tendons snapping, slack. 2. I shouldn't have run. An ember tunnels into my cheek, searing my tongue, tooth exploding, shrapnel slicing. 1. I'm hers in Mother Night's court, smoldering. My nerves are gone, flesh charred, bone yellowing beneath. Her gaze, vast as infinity, crushes me. Why forsake me? She asks. I'm a cinder in her firestorm, meant to illuminate, to burn the world. Cast from the heavens, a meteor, I plummet, flames fed by wind. My last thought, why always run? I hit earth, shattering into embers, sparks to ignite the unfaithful. Ashley waits at the chapel, certain I'll return. Aiden lingers, hollow, hoping. A snowflake falls, not snow, but ash, gray and garlic-scented. It bubbles on her skin, and Mother Night's light claims her, as it will all. The suite was chaos, bridesmaids laughing, champagne fizzing, my mother fussing over flowers. Ashley's wink was my lifeline, her exit a gift. The chair's studs, the carpet's grit, mocked my unease. My dress, a $2,000 dream, became a cage. Aiden, 28, my rock, met me in anatomy class, his calm anchoring my chaos. Junior year, panic attacks drove me from med school. He stayed, promising it'd be okay. His proposal, under stars, was my yes to forever. Yet dread festered, sleepless nights piling like storm clouds. Outside, the lot was a furnace, the lawn a brief reprieve. My mantra from a forgotten book was my shield, unlike Mom's verses, which felt like chains. Her faith saved her through Dad's stroke, mine wavered, fearing a wrathful God. The voice, her voice, was older, from nights hiding under blankets, whispering from the dark. Running was my answer, always. From love, from dreams, from Ashley's plans. I fled to her, unknowingly, her hooks waiting. The ascent was unreal, gravity's betrayal. No beam, no craft, just her will, pulling me skyward. The city shrank, my screams unheard. Mom's prayers, her rosary of verses, couldn't save me. Aiden's love, his elopement whisper, was my last warmth before the cold cloud, the burning sun. The embers weren't random, they were her gift, a baptism by fire. Each burn was deliberate, her voice guiding, unyielding. The pain, the ruptures, the tooth's explosion, her mark claiming me. Mother Night, vast and merciless, saw my denial, my running, and made me her torch. Ashley's vigil, Aiden's weight, were futile. The ash falling wasn't snow, it was me, or what I'd become. Her light spreads, a chain reaction, burning through doubt, through life. I ran from everything but not from her. She was always waiting in the dark to make me shine.